Go run and jump off of a building.
Hydro.
Aye, East King Bill, nigga. Northside Islands. I'm on the 4-5 bigs. Island, free the Knicks, nigga. You can't just walk on, nigga. Aye. Wanna join the game? Gotta slide first. Slide. Which one is the game? He gotta die first. Which one? Hit him in his brain, make his eyes hurt. Hit him. Put him in the grave on a t-shirt. Oh. Niggas say my name, I'ma squeeze first. Squeeze it. Palomar's Park, put the P first. Peace. Patrolling through the set till my feet hurt. Patrolling. Go get the Corvette, nigga, reverse. Then Moss ain't a threat, nigga, we worse. Out. Northside Knicks on Vassar. Vassar. Bitch on my dick, I'm finna bracker. Bet I get rich if I bracker. Bet. Make a right on town, nigga, head to hope. Right. I'm finna set this bitch down right in front of the stove. Right. Then go get loaded on Logan. I'm loaded. 4-5 Glock still smoking. I'm smoking. 6 shots left, reloading. Reloaded. Trying to catch an op nigga out local. Don't get scary when we turn on Gary. Nah. Right after this, I'm finna pop a cherry. Nigga, don't be a bitch like Halle Berry. Nah. Put that little nigga on the obituary. Yeah, nigga, jump out, do your shits. This the remix. Do. Wanna join the game? Gotta slide first. Slide. Which one is the game? He gotta die first. Which one? Hit him in his brain, make his eyes hurt. Hit him. Put him in the grave on a t-shirt. Oh. Niggas say my name, I'ma squeeze first. Squeeze it. Palomar's Park, put the P first. Peace.
Why you talking from the couch? Come in the streets first. So I can stomp your ass out till my feet hurt. Just bought a new Glock, I make this thing jerk. Put a bullet in your scalp, make your brain squirt. Before I fuck with these snitches, I'ma die first. You can't come around me unless you slide first. Last time in the system, I almost got lost. Even on the straight line, I almost got crossed. I can send a pretty bitch to come top you off. And give my shooter 5 bands to knock you off. Then pull up to a trash can and drop you off. You ain't never see my type, I'm a different cloth. From Patterson Project, we put the P first. It's fuck everybody, we put the G's first.
Pyro active, shoot pistols accurately. Leave a nigga stiff like a motherfucking khaki crease. You know I've been a fool, nigga know I do the do. Niggas spit your block and make it splash like a swimming pool. G's used to spin like the fan on the ceiling do. Active top members get the job done, they do do. Gang shit, shoot a face, facelift, blue cool, spaceship, blue cool, paychecks, latex, safe sex, bitch. Meet me in the bathroom. Meet me in the motherfucking bathroom. On the set day, finger fucking them quet days. I be in my section even when it ain't the hood day.
Nigga, you know.
Wanna join the game? Gotta slide first. Slide. Which one is the game? He gotta die first. Which one? Hit him in his brain, make his eyes hurt. Hit him. Put him in the grave on a t-shirt. Oh. Niggas say my name, I'ma squeeze first. Squeeze it. Palomar's Park, put the P first. Peace.
Tornado, Jim. We pimp. We don't do that either. We square bear though. Yeah, we great. We square though. Chill. Don't play with us on beat. Love fool. Stay up, Mafia. Yeah, I see you doing your shit.
A nigga took a couple losses, I had to double back. Nah, keep it on me in person, yo active on the gram. You put your trust in a bitch, I trust my right hand. We had our names striked up on the walls. It's in my blood to keep it solid, why these niggas frauds? We had the chopper started ringing, seen a lot of frogs. Not the species, but them niggas really hopping walls. Send the troops to do they stuff, watch they set fall. Was at the swap meet, now we only shopping at the mall. Even then I keep a thing, cause I could never change. Switch lane, bust a brain, cause it's for the gang. This little nigga really with it, he'll snatch a chain. Have your mama crying, how the Uva bust your brain. First nigga catch a body, get a gold chain. This bitch only wanna fuck me cause I got the fame. Set you up, nigga, so you better not forget your thing. Pretty hoe trying to bust me down and hold my name. Break a bitch for 20 bands or she can't stay. Knock the bitch, put her on the blade the same day. Wiping off my handprints, nigga, from this dirty K.
Wiping off my motherfucking handprints from this dirty K. Feel me, this shit could go either way. Better keep that thing, don't leave it on your pictures on that internet. You better keep it on you, cause these streets ain't gonna play with you, nigga. They not.
Stay on your toes, cause these streets ain't gonna play with you. You got that gun on the gram, it better stay with you. You gotta watch these weird niggas and what they talking about. This nigga ain't gonna pop shit, he's still at his mama house. Stay on your toes, cause these streets ain't gonna play with you. You got that gun on the gram, it better stay with you. You gotta watch these weird niggas and what they talking about. This nigga ain't gonna pop shit, he's still at his mama house. Being active ain't spoken smoking, my nigga, you gotta show it. I need a Jag, I need a Benz, I'm trying to stay focused. You see this rock that's on the turf, I'm on the block posted. Gave him a dub that's on the set, I said him watch him smoke it. I hit the 7, watch me disappear like Hocus Pocus. But can't no bitch justify the way a nigga feel. Even on that case, nigga, keep your chops still. Back to the field, we doing drills, cause it's the way we feel. 223's ate up his back, get him out of here. But on my mama, I'm not stopping till I reach my goal. That's your boy, shit get real, low probably fall. Plenty nights I didn't think a nigga could make it out. Smashing them on her, we just smashed a couple niggas out. Backstreet activators, shoot up your mama house. These niggas Instagram troopers, what y'all talking about? Nigga, what the fuck y'all talking about? Stay on your toes, cause these streets ain't gon' play with you. You got that gun on the gram, it better stay with you. You gotta watch these weird niggas and what they talking about. This nigga ain't gon' pop shit, he's still at his mama house. Stay on your toes, cause these streets ain't gon' play with you. You got that gun on the gram, it better stay with you. You gotta watch these weird niggas and what they talking about. This nigga ain't gon' pop shit, he's still at his mama house. Can't be a bitch, get off your mama titties and true for it. You run a gang, you wanna bang, you gotta slide for it. No catting out, don't be a bitch, go do your job for it. The real mafia, the way we move, they got no eyes on us. Hit 6 hoods in one night with the big homie shoulders. And sell a rock and keep a strap, a couple things they showed us. The enemies don't exist, they got fucked over. We knocked them out and took his shit, my nigga rolled them over. Too many niggas in this car, they gon' pull us over. He was a trooper, now he lost, looking like a smoker. Had it on the ground, but not in person, so we fucked him over. Keep a thing in the set, I gotta stay sober. I'm feeling lucky like a nigga finally touched the clover. Reach for these gold chains, nigga, I'ma fuck you over. Yeah, nigga, we gon' fuck you over, nigga. On the set, low. Better keep that motherfucking.
Hey, don't care about number with the check say.
Be in your minutes.
Yeah. There's a lot of little boys out here talking that talk.
About to get it in after this, man.
Walking that walk.
About to get it in, tap in, man. Make sure y'all go check out.
5 bills to get you whacked. 50 shots up in the smack. Face shots to make the news. You step when they relax. Group chats to get you tapped. Forehead up in my lap. When they pump, we run it back. Tell my youngin' cut no slack. 5 bills to get you whacked. 50 shots up in the smack. Face shots to make the news. We just step when they relax. Group chats to get you tapped. Forehead up in my lap. When they pump, we run it back. Tell my youngin' cut no slack. Impact and make it gooey. When I terrorize like Stewie. Gun chest, 10 choppers. Take my chances with the Uzi. Lil' baby, she might lose me. Attitude, my fashion bougie. I'm attentive with this duty. Like my bitch is bad with booty. Hero Deo, get some Louis. True religion, little Gucci. Black and Asian like Karuchi. Teacup, she dress her Gucci. Keep a hammer, count this moochie. Y'all be tripping off they coochie. DPs, I beat like Boosie. Chopsticks with this sushi. Real hot boy like Tunchi. Blood stains on my blue feet. They be with my crew meet. Clean up crew be too neat. Pros be moving too deep. All my roads been too steep. Rode them like I'm too deep. Daily like the news week. Money hustle, new street. See and hate like who he. Solid rock come through me. Legend like I'm Bruce Lee. See these hoes, they group deep. Ruthless from that one street. Roof Chris when I won't steak. Niggas want that update. 5 bills to get you whacked. 50 shots up in the smack. 3 shots to make the news. We just step when they relax. Group chat to get you tapped. Forehead up in my lap. When they pump, we run it back. Tell my youngin' cut no slack. 5 bills to get you whacked. 50 shots up in the smack. Face shots to make the news. We just step when they relax. Group chat to get you tapped. Forehead up in my lap. When they pump, we run it back. Tell my youngin' cut no slack. Resume, I run up stats. 1,000 yards up in this flat. In the setup like the draft. Taller standing like giraffes. I go stripes with a zebra. And I'm conscious when I lack. Goofy niggas, they be playing. Put your body on this mat. Give my youngin' half a stack. We just jugging through the math. Patriotic in my path. Hit the jail, we fuck the staff. I'm a gangster, but I rap. Now a Remy did the pap. Cause I really stand no business. Niggas acting like they that. Couple rookies with me ballin'. Bitches hit me, they be calling. They go Heifer, he be all in. I just let they let the dog in. I just ballin' this ball made. Like Tiz with this hard pain. I've been building a large name. Hit the streets with a guard game. I know niggas that charge fame when you get out your yard lane. Niggas talk like they 10-2. To the chopper chop 10-U. Who gon' chop and defend you when we kill all your friends too? Pull up in that Benz proof. Pull up in that Benz. 5 bills to get you whacked. 50 shots up in the smack. Face shot to make the news. We just step when they relax. Group chat to get you tapped. Forehead up in my lap. When they pump, we run it back. Tell my youngin' cut no slack. 5 bills to get you whacked. 50 shots up in the smack. Face shot to make the news. We just step when they relax. Group chat to get you tapped. Forehead up in my lap. When they pump, we run it back. Tell my youngin' cut no slack. Shots up in that Mac.
Music producer.
Ryan Ghost Bowser rocking it out with
Y'all
First
fuck me
Sound West
running back.
Radio and your man's Mr. Illustrator. And on the ones and twos, we got Crazy D. Spin that, man.
FirstFamRadio.com. 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 First.
Everybody giving whack. 4 shots to the back. Shoot in your leg. Bullet went to your head.
Hey, man, what's up, y'all? Hey, I wasn't gonna do no live, but shit, the shit just came across my desk. Shit funny as hell. Shit seems like your boy WACC 100 been exposed as a cop or as an undercover, a fed, a fuzz. You know what I'm saying? His badge was exposed. Yes, it's already hitting all over YouTube. Shout out to Damu Kiwe, Conversations, Deucim and them. They already own it. Demon Time did a live. It's going up. And I'm hearing that 600 exposed WACC for being an undercover cop today. Rolling 60 Crip versus Pyru. And we're going to go into that. And Rich Trapper places his buns and nuts. Can I say that? Peanuts on T-Rail's head while wrestling. Episode deleted. Make sure y'all go to Clip World. We're going to get into
Nigga,
that.
that is beach nuts.
Oh shit, you know we gonna clown y'all, so we gonna put it on the screen, man. I guess. And we got blue Swifty Blue paperwork. How 19 Serenos incriminated themselves. Sanctions a green light on him. They was trying to whack your boy. They was trying to get him out of here.
Cause he's Swifty pink.
Oh shit! And what's up with Diddy, man? The verdict's in, partial the verdict.
Yeah, he getting 3 months, nigga. 3 years. 3 years, nigga.
3 years. I think he gonna get at least a dime. I think he gonna get at least a dime.
He gonna get about 3 years, nigga. Good behavior. I ain't getting nothing in the pen, nigga.
With a little bit of baby oil, right?
I ain't had no sex for 6 months. This nigga.
Oh shit! Hey, let's get to this, man. This just came across our desk, so we going through it. Make sure I like, comment, subscribe, get on the repeat. Let's get it, man. Rich Trapper places his buns and peanuts on T-Rail's head, man, while wrestling. Fuck y'all niggas on.
No, for real, no. Man, we can do a challenge. No, y'all we can do a challenge.
The kindergarten move. I don't know what to call it. I don't do jiu-jitsu. And the optics of it, he had his booty and his nuts on T-Rail's head. Pause. No Diddy. So without further ado, let's get off into that. And then after that, we're going to get off into everybody's response. Because everybody responded to this. This was embarrassing.
How do you
they
get
said
balls
they even
and
pulled
booty
the
on
live
your head?
stream
How does that
down,
work?
bro. Like they pulled the whole stream down. But thank God people got it clipped up. You heard me? So let's get off into that, man.
I'll bank you right now. And me and Smack jump you, homie, for saying some bull.
Probably whoop y'all. Nigga, I do this shit every day.
We'll beat this shit out of you, homie.
No, for real, no. Man, we can do a challenge. No, y'all motherfuckers, but we can do a challenge. What's the challenge?
Say he gonna have the Jeffrey shit.
Beach nut.
What the fuck? Hey, what possesses you to jump on a
getting
nigga?
ready to put him in a wrestling move, bro. You know where you wrap your leg around a person's head and extend their arm and shit. That requires your face and their balls and everything, though, for that to happen. In order to make him submit, he had to go through the ball pressure and everything.
Come on, man. Hey, T-Rail got one good arm. That other arm, that left arm, is got in an accident, motorcycle accident. So it's kind of like a dead arm. So did he have to really go and put this nigga smiling and everything?
Well, look, man, he got a dude with Jordans. With balls on his head.
Look at this shit.
Okay, let's play. That nigga Happy Gilmore. Clap hands.
Right, bro. What the fuck? This nigga too happy. You too happy to wrestle with a nigga that's half handicapped. Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Hey, that's the first move you think about is putting your balls and buns on a nigga back.
Well, like I said, bro, you can see that. You know, that's a wrestling move. It just requires the balls to be on your head. You know. He look raped over there.
Like, what the fuck are you on, nigga?
I think you put a tampon in my pocket. You got that look. Something happened. I got fondled over there.
Yo, that's sexual harassment at the job place.
Look, you
nigga.
hold his glasses and shit like nigga, I got fondled.
What the fuck? That nigga like, what the fuck are you doing?
This is what it feels like to get Diddy.
It was at the Diddy party. What are you doing?
This how it feels to get Diddy right here.
You got Diddy.
It started off small. You know how Diddy give you a hug? Yeah.
Got Diddy by Rich Trapper, my nigga. What's going on?
Yeah.
Look at that nigga. He like, what the fuck? He don't know if to give him a kiss or.
Look, he look like he didn't finish, had his legs open like we looking at you.
He gave him that look, that passionate look, like I was violated, but I don't know if I like it or not.
I'm gonna call my mom.
He chewing that gum. Come on, man. You're like, nigga, what the fuck you on? You just put your balls and buns on my back, neck, and shit.
He's like, nigga, I didn't have on sweat. You'd have felt it all on his neck.
Yo, what is up with that? Yeah, that's assault right there, nigga. You may need to bring him up on charges, my nigga.
Really better do the new juice. You want to know what you need to know, though. I'm cold. You want to know?
We done backed you out, though. No. I did that, he slept you.
Now, as y'all was able to see for y'allself, I don't know what would possess Rich Trapper to the other dig what I mean, man, sit on top of T-Rail head and get his eagle on in that manner. I don't know, man. Come on, man. You got all the allegations on you already, P-Ski. You know what I'm saying, man? They say that you be on Grindr. Now, here it is today, man. Y'all don't have to pull an episode of Back on Feed down because of such backlash. Now, Rich Trapper would say that it would be because of WACC 100. We can get off into that right now, matter of fact. Let me just shut up. Let's get off into that.
They pulled the episode
they
down.
They didn't put my episode up. They didn't take it up, man. T-Rail didn't put my episode up. Now, I think I'm the first episode of Back on Feed that did not go up. You feel me? Now, if you look over there on Don't Panic and Yazzers, you'll see all the clips. You feel me? But, man, I think T-Rail got a little ashamed and embarrassed when I choked him up. That's the narrative I'm pushing.
Yo, he said he's 30 something.
Rat run running. Hit up T-Rail, nephew. You got that nigga from the Christian audition over there, nephew. Now, you know I got the paperwork on you, nephew. You know I got the paperwork on you, nephew. Don't make me expose you. And then WACC must have shut me down, bro. WACC must have shut me down. Yup, tell him to hit me. Tell Snoopy to hit me.
WACC probably
Tell
did.
Snoopy to hit me for sure. WACC must have hit him. WACC must have hit him. That's the narrative I'm going with. Because I was on there whooping on it. T-Rail trying to act like he don't know nothing. T-Rail trying to act like he don't see stuff. Nah, y'all niggas gonna stop seeing stuff only at my expense. Hell no. We finna make everybody uncomfortable. So, you know, I was talking about my stuff. And, you know, we got videos of WACC jumping off the stage and all that kind of stuff at the game concert. And then you got videos of him admitting again, whoop, bop, whoop, man, whoop, bop, bop, bam, and all that kind of stuff. And I think that made T-Rail uncomfortable. That's my narrative.
Now, y'all heard Rich Trapper. He said that his narrative is that WACC 100 had paperwork on T-Rail. Basically, WACC 100 blackmailed T-Rail because, you know, dig what I mean? Rich Trapper was saying things about WACC 100 in that now deleted interview. Let's get into it. Now, as y'all can see, the audio was muted. But that was a situation where WACC 100 was dope fiends by a dude named J-Rock a few years back. Now, let's get off into what the rest of Rich Trapper had to say about this, because this is crazy, right? It's like, what? You sat up there and did what? You jiggleated on top of T-Rail head. Oh,
man, he jiggled his balls all on his neck and back, nigga, and head.
You dig me?
T-Rail was not ready for that shit. Nigga look like this. So the audience making jokes and all that.
You could tell that his arm was messed
I guarantee
up, though. He got a messed up arm.
Yeah, he got a messed up arm. That arm is straight down.
Yeah, so it looked like he could do anything.
Yeah, so he couldn't really do nothing, but this nigga decide to put his whole leg and lower bottom on this nigga, bro. What's wrong with you? Cause I'm like, okay, jitsu, right? Or some type of martial art move. Nigga, you could have grabbed his arm and twist his arm behind his back or something. Like, nigga, you wrestled with this nigga like he was your little nephew or something, bro. Like, nigga, what you on, bro? A grown-ass man, nigga, a married nigga. He a married man. And this nigga put his whole leg balls all on this nigga back and shit.
And that's what I'm gonna do. I dare a podcaster. I dare one of you reaction niggas. Make a joke. I'm gonna call your ass out for a fade. I'm gonna put my nuts on your head. And I'm gonna choke the shit out of you with my balls on your head. I'm gonna choke the shit.
Know that what he did was wrong. He mentioned it.
Don't panic. Clip this. To any one of you podcasters or you YouTubers who got a joke, be funny. Be funny at my expense. Be funny at the homie expense.
That shit funny as hell.
Be funny. Be funny. I'm gonna put my balls on your head and I'm gonna choke the shit out of you with my dick on your forehead. Swear. Bow. Balls on your head. I'm gonna humiliate you. And I'm gonna give niggas I'm gonna narrate the whole thing. I'm gonna humiliate you. Because one thing I can't stand is a nigga who ain't got no squabble talking about it.
What the fuck is he talking about? So, Rich Trapper out here threatening YouTubers. Don't make fun of me for doing some goofy ass zesty shit. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Hey, man. Let's get to this next shit. That's some funny shit right there. Oh, we getting close to this WACC 100 shit, man. Christopher Lovejoy. Shout out to 2 Gangster for YouTube. 600 exposes WACC for being an undercover cop, man.
What it do, YouTube? What it do? It looks like we got some trouble in paradise because WACC and 600 has been friends for a long time. But today, 600 is exposing WACC for being an undercover cop. 600 said WACC accidentally showed his badge during a live stream. According to 600, I don't F with busters and rats. So today, he no longer wants anything to do with WACC. But let's take a look at the video and judge it for ourselves.
What made you think it was Rocco that told him that though? So that, So
Because get his statement in the motherfucking his statement there. Nigga. Why would you go up there a day after I get a
Wax a
change
professional
and
informant.
have Snoop give it to you and you say ain't no paperwork on your name? Yo, why would you do that, bro?
I ain't gonna lie, that does look like a police badge. Somebody said that WACC's ex-girlfriend is a retired police officer, so they said they're not shocked by the outcome. WACC also responded to this post, and this is what he told 600. He said, all of you guys switched up on me. I thought we was cool. This person said, I knew that he was a police officer because a lot of these guys are FBI agents. A lot of these guys work undercover in the music industry. But you guys let me know what you think down below.
what made you think it was Wacko that told him that though? So
That's why he don't be getting picked up, bruh. That's why he don't be getting picked up for none of these cases. That's why from the last few, the big U, shit. I think Suge Knight and them need to be looking into their paperwork, nigga. This nigga was around Suge and them. This nigga been working for a long time. Look at this shit with him and shout out to Scandalous, most scandalous Los Angeles. Go over there, go check out his channel. Run them numbers up, man. WACC 100 and Crip Cop attack Freeway Rick's character. Come on. Look at the memes, yo. Got Adam 22. $600 with the fro. Loose cannon. Looking like Vlad in the back with the perm, whacked out perm. Looking like Beast and Academics. Show nothing. Show nothing.
And probably on orders from the handler. Just the other day, Vlad brought Freeway Rick on. And what did he do? Called up Porky, either on three-way or FaceTime, right there on the show, so Porky could explain live why he thinks Rick Ross is a rat. But while all that was happening, we find out 600, Porky's sidekick, owes Rick Ross money. And get this, later in this very video, 600 himself is going to explain exactly why he owes that money and why he hasn't paid it back. Spoiler alert, it's clown behavior. It's unbelievable watching these dudes play the game like this, especially now that we know who's pulling CS2 back strings. Let's get into it.
All right, now Rick.
Hello, my name is Adam Ferrari, Chief Executive Officer of Phoenix Energy. I look forward to you.
I had WACC 100 here recently, and me and him were arguing because he claimed that you had some level of cooperation, which I tried to argue with, but he seemed to have certain things in mind that I wasn't familiar with. So you actually saw this interview, right?
Yeah, I saw that, man. It was a joke, really. I mean, when you hear people who have never been in a courtroom, when you hear them talk, they don't understand the law at all. And in my opinion, WACC is one of those people who don't understand the law. What he calls corporation, people who are going to court, fighting cases, we call it discrediting police officers. So, and what I mean by that is, first of all, anybody who go to jail is really committing a crime. The first thing they say is, I didn't do it. Even if they did do it, they're gonna say, the police is lying. He planted it. Wasn't my, I didn't have a, so all of those are forms of discrediting police officers. So when a police officer gets on the witness stand and they lie, and then you get on the witness stand and you tell them what really happened, that's not cooperation. That's called discrediting police officers.
All right, well, let's go ahead and FaceTime WACC. Let's actually get his take on it in person. I got Freeway Ricky right here, and he wants to address what you said in our last interview.
What up, WACC?
What's up?
You know what?
You get a whole lot of BS.
No, I didn't get you in nothing. You brought that up. You should have already known when you bring my name up.
I always defend it. You gotta remember, I know that what you did with the dirty police, we never gave it about that. There's no way, right? But I didn't know nothing about all the plugs and connects in Ohio and some dude in Miami and something they had.
You should, if you don't know, you shouldn't mention it.
What do you mean, stay out of it? This is what this guy lives for. He's built his whole image around putting fake jackets on people, lying over and over again without a second thought. This isn't some one-off situation. This is what he does. This is exactly what his handler instructs him to do. Stir things up, push false narratives, and tear his own people down with lies.
We should only speak on stuff we know about.
Okay, so
Yo,
somebody
that's
say,
and
you know day one.
nigga part of that COINTELPRO.
All he did was gave up the dirty police who crossed him. That ain't telling. As far as I'm concerned, I always took that stance.
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
We ain't talking about that. We talking about he gave up the connect.
The connect told on me. What the f they talking about? They don't read. You got people, you listening to people who don't read and don't know nothing about the law.
Exactly. And that's why CS2 back with Loose Coochie Cannon and 600 the Crip Cop went live in front of everybody and read a fake incident report to the whole world, saying it was real paperwork because they don't read. Thing is, if you actually took 2 minutes to look at it, the clues were all over that report. But they didn't read it, and it costed them $2,000. But make no mistake, these dudes are paid to run plays like this.
My connection set me up.
Okay, so I can remember what they was reading. They was reading something, and my man had it, right? And it was something about something in Ohio. You had something going on in Ohio?
I got arrested in Ohio.
Something about Ohio. That other dude named who I didn't heard you mention.
I know this might be a little off topic, but I couldn't help thinking about it while listening to him question Rick Ross about being in Ohio. When do any of these platforms, Vlad and Adam22, ever turn the camera around and ask him about being CS2 back? That's what I'm trying to figure out. At least DJ Academics brought up the fact that he was all in Big U's paperwork. But Vlad will sit there with him, face to face, episode after episode, and never press him on any of it. Funny how the ones doing the most accusing never seem to get questioned themselves.
That was working with the government, the Clintone plant, whatever that dude name.
Blandone.
Yeah, Blandone allegedly plugged you with somebody in New York, and you gave them up. I don't know. Listen, they reading it.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me tell you something. There's no way possible that there's anybody on the planet that I could have told on that wouldn't have came forward, as public as I am right now, that wouldn't come forward and say, hey, Rick told on me. Where he at?
This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go get what they got, and I'm going to send it to you, because they got it. That's why I couldn't.
Well, you know that he's going straight to the police department to go get those paperwork. This nigga's a known informant, rat, undercover, stool pigeon, Picha Jefe, fucking Chiva, man. That's what it's looking like, man. That's what it's looking like.
They ain't got nothing. They got dreams and lies.
Also says what I've always stood on, which he cleared up.
If you have a 700 plus credit score, you qualify for Chase's new program where you can access.
Well, Rick, that's the biggest mistake. You can't hold Porky up like he's something more than what he is. He's not. He's lower than low. One of the most underhanded, snake-like people you'll ever come across. This man got on the internet, built a platform off lies, and in the process, lost his family, lost his wife, all behind this fake persona. He'll throw anyone under the bus, make up stories, spread false paperwork. Whatever his handler tells him to do, he's doing it. No backbone, no honor. Porky represents everything wrong with the game right now. A puppet with a platform. And unfortunately, I guess you're just starting to see that for yourself. Alan Grumblatt's money has basically financed Porky, a known FBI confidential source, and handed him an unofficial job title as the one who exposes black people's cases.
Hey, this is crazy because Scandalous Los Angeles been coming at him, Damu Kiwe, or Deuciums, a couple other people been coming at the WACC for some years now, and they tried to expose this nigga being a cop or undercover. And Snoopy BA crack open the case indirectly, accidentally. Alright, we still gonna get to this Swifty Blue, but let's get to this. This is crazy, bro. Now, Snoopy BA is complaining to WACC about Wacko from Westside Pyru about I guess him hating on him, blocking him from doing real business with Snoop, and basically being jealous of his success in the industry or whatnot. You know, he says Snoop put the chain on him, so he ran up there, I think a week later, he says, and put the chain on him, and sent him subliminal shots. So let's get into this. WACC bring him on the 100 ENT show. Y'all go over there. But WACC 100 exposes on his own, by accident, a badge. It appears to be a badge.
I'm looking for you to follow me. That's just what I chose to do as a homie on a platform. So he told me he did say that, and he said, but he didn't say it like that. He just said like, WACC taught me how to trademark shit, right? That's cool, but I never told you to trademark they shit. And I would appreciate it if you let him know that. So he said he was gonna go.
Hey, yo, Push, you just heard what I just said? Hey, it looking like WACC is a police undercover. Snoopy BA goes on his channel. I think it's called the 100 ENT, and he's speaking to him about Wacko, right? He claims that Wacko has been pretty much blocking him from getting further in the industry. We're working with Snoop. He's pretty much saying that Wacko's behind the stagnation of his career at this point. And he said that Wacko's hating on him. So he go on his channel. He's spilling his griefs about it to WACC, and WACC accidentally, simultaneously show his badge, homie. He's showing the badge. It's looking crazy. He's being exposed as an undercover Fed.
Go holler at J3 or whatever.
Agent.
I ain't heard from J3 since then, so I know
He ain't gonna do that. Just like he told me.
Has he spoke on that? Like, has he acknowledged it or anything? Or is he just like acting like that?
I think he just been sending those texts. Like I seen in the comments, he said, y'all caught me. Like he being sarcastic. But I don't think, I gotta check and see. But I don't think he has answered that. guess 600 said he not fucking with him. So he answered 600, and I guess he was saying that, you know, y'all turned on me. Y'all niggas turned on me. I mean, you a police. You've been lying and saying you ain't been working, and you've been working all this time. Motherfuckers start reevaluating the shit that they had going on with your ass. What did they say with you while you was around present? You know, damn, did we talk about this? Does he know about that? This nigga was running his mouth. Damn, you did talk a lot when he came around. That's the kind of questions that they're going to be asking themselves now that this comes out, that, yo, you've been an agent all this time. But I seen the clues from the gate. I don't see why people didn't see it, but what they say, a lie is more entertaining than the truth.
He ain't gonna do nothing he said he gonna go back and do, bro. What he did is what he wanted to do.
See, here go my thing with this. When two motherfuckers part and go their way, don't nobody got a debt with one another. Ain't nobody told on one another. Ain't nobody violated and got at each other's significant other. Nobody made any threats. There's no reason for me to have a conversation about it. Because if we homies, although we may not see eye to eye, when you start to say certain things, it starts to feel like you trying to line a motherfucker up.
Yeah.
My day-to-day don't... And listen, I get calls from several homies from West Side. Capping up.
Likewise.
Right? Yeah. And when they call it for their reasons to call. Right?
Yeah.
You know, I don't say nothing because I kind of know how the politics could go. And I just, you know, it's what it is. You call me, whatever. Every man gonna stand up on how he's supposed to stand up. Yeah. So my question to you is, something else had to go on, or did you just, because the Snoop thing is a couple years old, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a couple years old.
So you just woke up and decided to like...
No, basically, I just felt like, see me, I'm not gonna get at a motherfucker right when they do something. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna sit back and see what a person do. You feel me? And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, it was time for me to let my peoples and the people that support me and be watching my platform to let them know what really happened, because they don't know what happened.
Oh, you talking about what the Snoop did?
Yeah, so I just feel like, man, it was that nigga time to show what really happened. And then when I talked to the nigga, he was swearing up and down, he didn't hate, he didn't do this. But I got several messages from Snoop of what we gonna do, what he gonna do, and all that shit. But as soon as this nigga...
Snoop told you that's where it came from?
No, Snoop told me what he was gonna do for me and the plays we was gonna do. So after I seen old boy up there and he made the statement, talk about ain't no paperwork on my name, that already told me what happened, because nothing that Snoop promised me he did. I had to watch him do it for other people. You get what I'm saying? So
what made you think it was Wacko that told him that though?
Because his statement in the motherfucking his statement there, nigga. Why would you go up there a day after I get a chain and have Snoop give it to you and you say ain't no paperwork on your name, nigga? Why would you do that, bro? You could have just went up there, got your chain, kept pushing. And you say you knew Snoop for 30 years. If you knew Snoop for 30 years, why he ain't been get your punk ass a chain? Why it take for me to get one for you to utilize that to try to get you one? Nigga, you knew Snoop how long? So it took for him to chain me, somebody he just met, for you to go up there to get one?
Okay, so my question
to you is... And it's the statement he made.
So my question to you is, how, is it about back or will they bring it out? Right here. Okay. So my question to you is, I'm out here doing my garden shopping. My question to you is, what did Snoop say he was going to do for you outside of, like, did he promise you a bucket or was it, did you even get that?
He promised me. He promised me a feature
what's good, girl?
Death Row to solidify my position. That's what he promised me.
Hey,
it was no money. It was no money. It was no money talk. It was no money
he
talk.
Wasn't even talking about signing.
Looking oh so chocolatey.
Yeah, supporting me and letting me do my thing with the Death Row brand. But ain't nobody under paperwork over there at Death Row right now. Who's under paperwork? You ain't got nobody under paperwork.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I only know he signed a band, like a Mexican band. Where I find it? Yeah. Y'all,
put it like this. What he promised me I never got, and it was because of WACC. Because Feel me? He didn't. Wacko made it seem like I was just so bad, so disrespectful. All these other niggas, look at all these other niggas to run around this motherfucker and say all the little cocky sub and shit they want. But when Snoopy do it, Snoopy like, man, nah, I can't post that because I don't want nobody mad at me. But nigga, these other rappers can still talk about, yeah, nigga, why would you go up there a day after, up and down, he didn't hate, he didn't do this. But I got several messages from Snoop of what we gonna do, what he gonna do, and all that shit. But as soon as this nigga,
Snoop told you that's where he came from.
no, Snoop told me what he was gonna do for me and the plays we was gonna do. So after I seen old boy up there and he made the statement, talk about ain't no paperwork on my name, that already told me what happened because nothing that Snoop promised me he did. I had to watch him do it for other people. You get what I'm saying? So
what made you think it was Wacko that told him that?
Because nigga, his statement in the motherfucking his statement there, nigga. Up and down, he didn't hate, he didn't do this. But I got several messages from Snoop of what we gonna do, what he gonna do, and all that shit. But as soon as this nigga,
Snoop told you that's where he came from.
No, Snoop told me what he was gonna do for me and the plays we was gonna do. So after I seen old boy up there and he made the statement, talk about ain't no paperwork on my name, that already told me what happened because nothing that Snoop promised me he did. I had to watch him do it for other people. You get what I'm saying? So
what made you think it was Wacko that told him that?
Because nigga,
You see the thickness, y'all, of that motherfucking badge. Let me see if I can blow it up a little bit, man. I think that's it. Yeah, that's probably about as big as we can get it. Yo, Push, that look like a badge to me.
Yeah, he badged up on there.
And that's embedded in that wallet, y'all. He been working for a long time. That dude's a performer. And see, like back in the days in the 60s, they had these COINTELPRO, these feds. I mean, before the COINTELPRO, they had these, they had the CIA, the feds coming in, and they will hire people in our community to go undercover. And you will never get the privilege to see those badges being flashed. It'll be like a big case has been solved, a series of cases, and then they bring out the informant, the cop. I mean, the undercover that's been around. You're like, damn, it was you, or I didn't even know you was a motherfucking undercover. Brought this nigga around your family, bro, and
look
all
how
this.
Big that thing is.
Yeah, bro.
On it. Come on. At first, I thought it was like a patch or like a sticker. So I was like, hold on, y'all, hold on. Because people get, wallets and shit be having like ornaments on it and stuff like that.
Right.
But when you look at it, like you zoomed it in.
Zoom that shit in, man. I wish I could blow it up. It won't let me zoom it in. Zoom. Come on, man. I mean, what's up, Sherm? Is that a badge to you, bro? Talk to me. I think it's a badge, my nigga. I'm just saying. Some people said that his wife was a cop or a CO, like a correctional officer or a PO, and he happened to have her wallet. Like, why would he have her wallet? And they divorced, right, or separated. Why would he have her wallet? Nigga, that looked like a social security card right there. Could be a business card.
Nigga, his statement in the mother.
That's a credit card right there.
Fucking his statement there, nigga. Why would you go up happen because nothing that Snoop promised me he did. I had to watch him do it for other people. You get what I'm saying? So
what made
what I want to know, Snoopy, did you sign a deal with Snoop, or was that just a little ceremony? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we just got the new Death Row, and these are a few artists that we like fucking with, cause he ain't signed no new artists really. What's his name from San Bernardino? Doggy Style. He's not really signed to Snoop. He's signed to his own little situation. And you know, they probably worked out a deal where Snoop was doing some features. It just didn't look good on his on Snoop resume to be doing features with a nigga that's got snitch paperwork out on him. It's just not a good look. So what he should have did is just take Snoop Dogg's assistance under behind the scenes, bro. He told you to keep working. Just keep working. Come on, man.
What made you think it was Wacko that told him that though?
Look at that badge, y'all. That motherfucker shiny. Look at that motherfucker shiny like a motherfucker.
That is
I
crazy
watch him
right
do it
there.
for other people. You get what I'm saying? So
what made
I want to
what made
hear
you
him
think it was
respond
Wacko
to
that
this
told him
shit,
that?
bro. That's what I want to
because
hear.
nigga his statement in the motherfucking his statement there.
You say?
I want to hear them niggas question this nigga. This niggas have to speak on it, or this nigga open up the wallet and let you see. Like, bro, we all can't do a YouTube on this shit. This nigga got to talk. I'm calling for a floor, nigga.
You heard it, Wack. You need to come out and speak on this.
You need to come out and speak on this.
What's up, bro?
We're demanding a public motherfucking shit.
Who promised me he did? I had to watch him do it for other people. You get what I'm saying? So
what made you think it was Wacko that told him that though?
As soon as he said Wacko.
Happy because nothing that Snoop promised me
Snoopy
he did.
didn't even catch it and shit.
I had to watch him do it for other people. You get what I'm saying? So
what made you think it was Wacko that told him?
Come on, you gotta catch it where you can see the little thick part of it. The thick part of it, cause see that's how you know. Like it, I thought it was a sticker, but it's actually thick.
Because
you know. Like if y'all zoom y'all shit in,
nigga,
you look at that, it's thick.
Look how
it's
thick
not
that
like
shit is.
sticker. Look how
Look
thick
at
that is right there.
Thick that shit is.
Like take your phone and zoom it in.
Look
I
how
promise
thick.
you, I'm looking at that. That is thick. That is not a sticker. I thought at first it was a sticker, but I'm like, damn, that's kind of thick right there, bro. It's kind of, it's coming off the wallet. you can see it. It's like, it's a sticker.
That nigga's a professional cop, bro. He's a
it's thick though.
Down on Jump Street. This nigga.
That nigga is 21 Jump.
21. Yo, I'm sipping right now. It's Tipsy Tuesday.
Oh my god,
this nigga
bro. That's thick too. I mean, he don't have the big, thick police badge, but it looked like it might be a little medal or something like that. He might have an honorary badge or something. That nigga gonna be like, look, it's a security badge. It's a security badge.
That's what I'm saying. He gonna say security. He gonna say security.
That nigga top flight security.
Top flight. Nigga, stop it.
His statement in the motherfucking.
And that's why he flapped it up like that. And then he looked at him like, damn, did he catch me? Nah, he looking down. He ain't catch it. He ain't catch it.
That shit. Nigga.
He ain't catch it.
That nigga Batman.
Yeah, that's Batman.
That's Batman, nigga. Batman worked for the cops too.
What is it, Bruce Wayne?
I'm trying to tell you, dog, nigga, that's Batman, nigga, that's WACC 100, that's Batman, nigga.
Batman, Bruce Wayne, huh?
The cops look at the symbol in the sky. Batman look. They all go to the spot, nigga. That nigga is Batman. Batman is snitch. That nigga is snitch. Fuck that.
100 ENT. You see that flashing in the 100 snitches.
And 600 is fucking Robin, nigga, because he got a little tiny fucking badge necklace too. Fuck that, nigga.
His
That's
shit is
Batman
embroidered. His
there,
is
nigga.
embroidered like a motherfucker.
The police and them niggas respond to the spotlight. Fuck that.
You cop ass niggas.
I had to watch him do it for other people. You get what I'm saying?
So what made you think it was Wacko that told him that though?
Damn. This nigga got a whole fucking badge, nigga. All you niggas, all you motherfuckers that fuck with him, bro. All of y'all, all you Crip niggas, you blood niggas.
Man, he got all y'all social security now.
All you.
He about to fuck up your credit score tonight, nigga. He the po-po, nigga. He got in-depth motherfucking info on your ass.
Straight up like that. He got it all. So he be like, my peoples.
Nigga, you was a 700 credit, went to 3, nigga. Damn.
Yo, that is nasty work, bro. What is up with these cops? You straight police ass nigga. Damn, bro. Whack. Well, you need some explain. You got some explaining to do, bro. Demon Time Exotics.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Oh,
right
with
now,
the badge.
I'm wanting to hear him explain. Like, enough people need to make enough noise, so he have to explain that shit, bro. Like, get on, no jumper, jump, no, whatever, and motherfucking. I want to know. I need to see that full picture.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Let's see what we got up on the screen, y'all. Let's see what we got up on the screen. Whack
Oh,
100.
somebody got a little close-up picture. Is that it right there on the right? The cover.
Oh yeah. Says
I canceled all my food delivery subscriptions and upgraded to cooking. And it's
told
totally
you.
Trying to see what the badge looks like.
Paperboy News here to deliver y'all that daily report. Everybody on the
Because I couldn't read anything. On it. That was the only thing I was trying to read.
Nobody had any actual physical evidence to prove that. And if you guys can remember a while back, it was WACC 100 that brought Snoopy Badass to No Jumper for an interview. And WACC basically told Snoopy, you should drop your flag because real gangsters don't snitch. Now the crazy thing about all of that is Snoopy actually listened to WACC 100 and he dropped his flag and then he started his own gang, which was Angel Lanes. Now the same thing happened between WACC 100 and Christopher.
Angel Lane Brigade, nigga. Hey, shout out to Gangland Neem. He owns Angel Lane Brigade, the copyright, for real, for real. So Snoopy had
man,
to
he
change.
owns the bowling club. He owns the bowling club.
Shout out to the homie.
He don't own the block, nigga.
He don't own the block.
He don't own the block, nigga.
Yo, Neem, you don't own the block, my nigga. You own the bowling league. Hey, so Snoopy BA did a revamp. He turned it into Red Mafia Family.
I think he fucked that up, man. That sound like Red Lobster. I ain't gonna lie. When you said that right there, a fucking shrimp came across the fucking mind.
Cheddar biscuits, nigga.
Literally, when you said that right there, fucking shrimp came across my damn head. Like, nigga, with Red Lobster.
Yo, that's the new Red Lobster commercial. Cheddar biscuits, nigga. Hey, WACC 100 crashes out as the 600 exposes him as an undercover cop. Caught on video. Let's kick
What
it.
is this gang called then? The Red what? What is it called?
Red Mafia Family.
I promise you. Goddamn Red Lobster.
Cheddar biscuits on sale, nigga. Cheddar biscuits, nigga. What you talking about?
Christopher Lovejoy. And WACC told 600 a while back that he got some sealed paperwork, and the only way he's going to continue their friendship is if he unseals it and shows them that he ain't no rat. Well, WACC today showed Lucky
Them niggas
Day
is
that you
definitely
got some
kissing
explaining
cousins.
to
They
do,
be
so
talking
let's
to each
get
other behind the
straight
scenes.
into it. Now, shout outs to Christopher Lovejoy for keeping it 100 and not being biased, even though WACC 100 is his home. And I knew it had to be something serious for him to put on the caption, "Big bro, talk to me, what's that?" Now, WACC 100 and Snoopy BA was having a conversation, and I guess WACC 100 was inside a store getting ready to pay something, but when he pulled out his wallet, something looked like a badge.
What made you think it was Rocco that told him that though? So
Ooh, that's a good shot right there. A little earlier.
Nah.
A little earlier, that was a good shot of it. Right there. Almost. But it's thick though. It's not like it looked like a little picture. Right there. Right there. It's actually thick, but I was trying to see what the fuck does it say? It looked like it say blood. I can't tell. I don't know. I cannot tell what the fuck that is.
It look like something. That is a B.
Yeah, that's a B right there. Could be fucking bloopers, nigga. I don't know.
And
It look like it's like B.
That's the Beaumont department. Beaumont.
BLO. It look like.
Let me see, man. We gonna slow it down. We doing too much, right?
It looked like it said BLO. That's why I said I thought it.
Oh, almost had it. Almost had it.
Right there. Right there.
BL.
I can't call that other one a D though. It's like another L.
Look like an O.
Oh, it's a BLO. BLOPA.
I do like a P, but I'm not sure.
BLO like blow, bio pop, blow pop.
Blow pop. Nigga, blow pop girl. He got blow pop bad shit. Yo, put some off the vodka, man. Come on, man. You're doing too much, man. Yo. Pop.
Oh, you had it too.
Yeah, I know it's a part where it get kind of.
Yeah, it was like real clear.
Becoming the light. Hold up, let's go back.
I want to try to.
Damn, WACC, you gotta show us the wallet now.
It is thick.
It could say blackjack. He live in Vegas. I'm not gonna say blackjack, but it do say something. BL. Look like a BLO or.
I don't see a J though. It looks like 3 letters. 4 letters. 4 or 5 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4. It could be B1. B10. Look, that's the snitch number right there. Hold on. B10PA, nigga.
This nigga.
That's B10.
B10.
What is the last 2? The last one looks like an A.
It's like 4 more letters out. It's like a total of 7 letters.
But it look like it says B10.
B10.
Because if it was an L, it would be all down at the bottom of where the B is.
Right.
So it's up at the top.
That nigga's a Mason too, so
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
that nigga the boule, nigga. That probably say boule, nigga.
That nigga got a motherfucking ID number on the badge. Nigga. That's an ID number, nigga. B10PA, nigga. That's the ID number.
Sheesh. What you
No,
up
no,
to?
no. B10LA.
LA.
Look, the L is matching where the B is.
Yeah.
So look, B10LA.
Oh, okay. I'm seeing it now. Now the A look like it's at the end. But
Okay, but
it's
it's higher. It's higher up. It could be a number. Because the other two are numbers, but the letters are even with the B.
Right.
So the B and the L, it's like B10L something.
It's like it's some letters and word numbers at the same time.
That's an ID number right there, bro. What's your badge number? Oh, B10LA. What's your badge number? B10LA.
What's your badge number, bitch?
B10LA.
Come on, WACC. You was a rat, WACC. You've been
Because
working.
he's a different type of popo, bro. When you're
Right.
undercover, you don't get the number where they be like, "What's your badge number, officer?" And he'd be like, 413. You know, no, nigga. Undercovers, B10LA.
B10, nigga. Go ass undercover. Rat ass nigga, man.
Bro, I'm trying to see. That looks like a L. I can't get that last one, but I want to say LA. B10, LA.
Hold up. Flash it back again.
That nigga said, "Wacko Foley, Sherm, your fool." From Bro with Eddie Murphy.
That nigga Wax Foley, huh?
Beverly Hills Cop. There it is.
Oh, that's a clear one.
Ooh.
Oh, that's real clear.
I'm trying to tell you that's a LA.
Yeah, brother.
B10.
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 Damn, WACC. You a fucking rat.
Hey, see, that's how you know he bat 100. So see, that's B10, nigga. That's B10. That ain't even a vitamin, nigga. That's B10, nigga.
Back 100.
I already know WACC 100 already seen this clip, so he's already preparing himself to make excuses. And the reason why 600 posted this on his Instagram is because he already made it perfectly clear ahead of time, long time ago, that if you were ever gang affiliated or been part of the streets, he ain't effing with you if you effing with the police or you got any paperwork on you. Now, I don't know what the hell to think because I don't deal with anything dealing with law enforcement, but to me, that looks like a law enforcement badge. Now, I guess WACC 100 follows Christopher Lovejoy on Instagram, and after seeing what Christopher Lovejoy posted about him, he dropped a post on Instagram responding to it. Now, I'm pretty sure this message was towards Christopher Lovejoy, and he basically told them, "We created exposures together, and we even shared common enemies, so why you switch up on me?" Now, WACC 100 already knew that by Christopher Lovejoy dropping that video, people was already gonna come on his page and roast him, and boy, did they do it. Now, one person put, "I've been knew that WACC 100 been working as an undercover because they got a lot of undercovers working in the music industry. Now, WACC, your cover's blown and you got nobody to blame but yourself." Now, it's crazy how these informants be just trying to disguise themselves perfectly. I mean, WACC 100 got all of these street stories, but nobody verified. And now we know why. I mean, I remember when he met 4 Extra and they shook hands and he told 4 Extra when he was his age, he was worse than
That
they fought
nigga
4
is
Extras,
Columbo.
and I almost burst out laughing because I knew he was lying his ass off. Now, WACC 100 is always known for exposing people for bad paperwork.
That nigga
And today
Meteor
was his
Man,
judgment
bro.
day.
Like-
And now that you guys seen it, y'all like
What you say? What you say? What you say, Logan? What you say, Logan?
That nigga is Meteor Man, bro. Pull it up. They don't even know what I'm talking about.
Yo, I gotta pull it up. Oh shit.
They don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh man, what's get it, man, nigga? That's that nigga.
Nigga, he the gold hair gang on the Meteor Man.
Oh shit.
He the gold hair As a WACC nigga, Meteor Man.
He's come to save the world, one neighborhood at a time. Media Man.
Meteor Man.
This nigga's Hey, you ain't lying, Sean. Badge number B137.
B110, nigga, that's Meteor Man right there, nigga. I'm telling you, that's Meteor Man. That's the show.
That's the Meteor Man.
Sorry, Mike.
Y'all go watch that show right there. Y'all gotta watch that
Marlo
classic
Gibbs,
right there.
Eddie Griffin, Robert Guillaume, James Earl Jones, Bill Cosby, and another bad creation. Special appearances by Luther Vandross, Sinbad, Naughty by Nature, Cypress Hill, and Big Daddy Kane. Stay chilly. Peace them out. Chilly. Robert Townsend is. Have a good night, folks.
That's Meteor Man. That's WACC, nigga.
Directed by Robert Townsend.
Yo, this is crazy. Meteor Man is guts. This
Meteor Man. B110 is fucking Meteor Man.
To the entire world.
Oh shit.
This dude is literally working with the feds. And his job, straight from his handler, is to go online and smear as many black men as possible. It's crazy how far this has gone. They've turned snitching and smearing into a media business. Porky shot a man in the face with a BB gun at 16 and went to the penitentiary. When he got out, he claimed he never caught another felony and that he wasn't a gangbanger anymore. So what's all this fame he keeps talking about? Where's the legacy? Because all I see is someone who's been running his mouth, trying to act like he's evolved, like he's some reformed...
This bad number B137.
This is the same dude out here, threatening people's families, threatening wives, threatening kids, doing all kinds of reckless clown behavior. And now he wants to sit up and pretend...
That nigga is a show enough.
He's mature.
Right.
Bro, just the other day, he was bragging about how he sicks the police on his enemies.
And yes, I did stand up in courtroom and tell that Blandon was a lying.
Well, my thing was your time deduction, whatever it was, came from the crooked cop, which I don't give a fuck about that. So what?
That was in my first case.
Yeah, they showed that. I'm like, nah, you see it right there. That
150 people got out of jail from that, including John Boy, Big Puddin', the list go on and on of the people.
Yeah, WACC, you got some explaining to do. You got to show
He gonna
that
get
back.
Freeway put back in jail, nigga.
Yeah, Freeway better stay away.
Yeah, you
from
know,
that nigga.
Freeway ain't real life, nigga. You talking to the cop that's trying to get you back in there, nigga. You supposed to finish those other 3 years, nigga. They trying to get you. You got out early, nigga. They trying to get them 3 years back. You was back 100, nigga. Get on that, nigga. Get them 3 years back, nigga. Incriminate him.
Get him to talk about some
Get
shit.
him to talk about him, nigga. We talking about Blackson, nigga. We getting there.
He's gonna come up with it. Hey, so what y'all thinking about on Clubhouse? I know y'all is coming up with a bunch of excuses. Y'all saying, nah, that was a play. That was his security badge. All this bullshit, nigga. That nigga's a fucking informant, cop, and the fact that he's been working since
that nigga.
Come on,
WACC is Mar Blark, bro. You know that motherfucking cop in the mall.
Yeah, that's him, nigga. You ain't lying. The mall cop. That's your boy right there. You see that? Come on, man. And all you rappers that be around this man,
Nigga,
y'all
he
using
caused the
him.
game
Come
to
on.
lose all his shit, nigga. He snitched.
Come on. Yeah.
He set game up, nigga. That's why the girl got everything.
Yeah, he
He's
set
hot.
game up, bro.
She about to get paid and pay him on the side. Look, that nigga had to go down.
Come on.
It all comes out, nigga, when we see the badge.
You see that badge? Ain't looking too good. The BB gun king is a motherfucking with the extendo on it, right? He had the old, remember the old Nintendo?
You know what I'm saying?
The old
He had the
Nintendo
chrome BB
games?
gun, nigga.
The oldest. He said he shot a nigga 30 times in the face.
Nigga, he had AWACS gun from Menace to Society.
Yo, that's what he was. That's what he was thinking when he was telling those stories. He was thinking he was AWACS.
My gun was gangster, nigga. It was a double barrel motherfucking BB gun.
Right.
He shot 2 BBs, nigga.
That nigga said I opened up the penitentiaries, nigga. I walked 9 penitentiaries, nigga. Shot niggas in the face with a BB gun, nigga. When he saw me walk the main line, they was shivering in their boots, nigga. There go the BB gun king right there, nigga.
Nah, nigga, I'm the first nigga to go to jail over a BB gun, nigga. I'm dangerous, nigga. I make a BB gun dangerous, nigga.
Shit, they put new laws on. They put new laws on the BB gun. You handling the BB guns right now. If you buy a BB gun, they got new laws installed, all because of WACC 100.
Yep, no CO2s. You can only have water in your BB gun.
This nigga is funny, bro. Notorious BB gun holder. Facts. Salute the Sherm in the chat.
No motherfucker fucking CO2, nigga. You can only use water gun, nigga, now. Because of that, nigga.
That shit, the water gun gotta be regulated. It gotta be regulated, man. What you talking about? Hey, man. Hey, this is some shit. Pdiddy. Fate is set in stone after this. Jury drops bombshell. Verdict update. TMZ, you know they got all the tea. Let's get to it, man.
And the Mann Act, as it relates, they have reached verdicts on sex trafficking as it relates to Cassie, sex trafficking as it relates to Jane, the Mann Act as it relates to Cassie, and the Mann Act
got the double barrel super
Jane.
soaker.
The judge has sent the jury back and said, continue deliberating. They have now recessed for the day. They're coming back tomorrow. And in a minute, I'm going to tell you about why I believe this jury is probably going to come back tomorrow. And let me just first break down why I think this is bad news for Diddy. The Mann Act is easy. It is the transportation of a sex worker across state lines for commercial purposes, prostitution. I mean, I don't see how the prosecution did not prove that. And the fact that the jury came back this quickly, it tells me, look, I don't know, but it seems like he's cooked on those two. As for sex trafficking, we have to look at Cassie and James separately. To prove sex trafficking, you have to show that Diddy committed these acts using fraud, force, or coercion. It's interesting as to Cassie. The jury wanted to hear about a trip to Cannes. They wanted the transcript, and this is where Cassie and Diddy flew back from Cannes to New York. On the plane, Diddy showed Cassie a freak-off video that she was on, and he said, according to her, if you don't engage in a freak-off with me when we land in New York, I'm going to show this to your mother and release it publicly. If the jury believes that, that's it. It's coercion. And it's interesting, they honed in on that during their deliberation. Now, they could go either way, but that was, I thought, all along, the most direct evidence of coercion, if you believe Cassie. And I think he's in trouble there. As to Jane, I think there's more of an issue of consent. And they did not ask for transcripts as to Jane. So I don't know. You know, I think on the Mann Act, he's in big trouble. I think as to sex trafficking, with respect to Cassie, he's in trouble. I don't know about Jane. But either way, there is a significant prison term on the table if he's convicted. As for racketeering, here's the way I see it, because I've told you guys now from the beginning, I've always had an issue with this, that this is not organized crime, it's disorganized crime. And it's not typically what racketeering is used for. So the jury said they were split, and it's not 11-1. There are multiples on both sides. And they said, we're dug in. The judge said, go back in and try. So if they're just directly following the jury instructions as to racketeering, they need to find 2 independent criminal acts. I mean, if they find him guilty on the Mann Act, and I'm guessing they did, well, there are the 2 acts. Yet,
partially, they already made
what that tells me is a kind of square peg round hole for a lot of these jurors, or 2 of the jurors, multiples, whatever the number is, that they're just not seeing this as racketeering. So that's my opinion about it. Now the question, how do they resolve it? So they're going to go back in tomorrow and know that they are up against a 4-day holiday. That the courts are closed on Thursday, the federal courts. The judge will open the courtroom if the jury hasn't reached a verdict on Wednesday. They could deliberate Thursday. It's not always the case, but jurors somehow miraculously reach a decision when it comes to butting up against a 4-day holiday. It just happens. They don't want it held over their heads for the weekend, for a long weekend. So that's one.
Hey, that's fucked up, Push, because 4th of July coming. I think it's like more mostly white male on the jury. There's one white jury that's being difficult. The rest of them are like, fuck it. I'm trying to get to this weekend. I want to barbecue. I want to try my new smoker, and I don't give a fuck about Diddy and his motherfucking baby oil issues. Send that motherfucker to the clink. So it's looking bad for Diddy, man. Diddy may get at least about 15, man. He may get a 15 life.
You know what, bro? That's a shame. This nigga a billionaire. I'd have spent 100 million, nigga. 200 million. I'd have hired motherfucking dinosaur lawyers, nigga, to get my ass out of jail, nigga. 200 million, nigga, on the table.
Come on.
I ain't going to jail. 200. I got $1 billion, nigga. 200 million right here.
I'm saying.
Tried to get out of jail good enough.
Yeah, that's wild.
Nigga, offer 200 million, my nigga. You'll have German fucking lawyers, nigga. Everybody.
the best lawyers in the world.
I'm just saying, nigga, this is it. You getting ready to be gone forever, nigga.
Ever, bro.
If you ever get out, my nigga, you gonna be like 70, 80. 200 million, nigga, spend it. I'd have spent it.
He bullshit. Sitting there waving at the people, smiling. Nigga, your life on the line.
We have a verdict from the jury. In the Sean Diddy Combs trial, we're told they sent a note just a few moments ago that the jury has reached a verdict on counts 2, 3, 4, and 5 They are unable to reach a verdict on count 1 as we have jurors with unpersuadable opinions on both sides. Now, to break that down, count 1 is RICO, the most complex charge here that can come with up to life in prison. The remaining charges include the 2 counts of sex trafficking, 1 for each victim, Cassie Ventura and a pseudonym named Jane, and the last 2 in terms of translation into the form of prostitution. So we now know that on the RICO charge, it appears that the jury presently is hung. We do not yet know what the verdict is in the remaining counts, but suffice to say, over the last 7 weeks, the prosecution has been trying to persuade a jury of now 12 people with the alternates out that John Diddy Combs should serve the rest of his life in prison based on 5 felony counts. Now, the jurors are not to consider in any way, shape, or form the potential sentence, but this is huge. We are now the 2nd day of deliberations. It has been a little more than, 10, 12 hours of deliberation, including notes, lunch breaks, and an overnight deliberative process. And here we have right now all these notes in between. We are waiting for the verdict, but also the judge to make a decision on count 1 and whether they should continue to deliberate, given called with the Allen charge, meaning go back and deliberate until you are most assuredly and precisely and finally hung. But according to these jurors, count 1, the RICO charge appears to be the one where they do not have unanimity among the 12.
Yeah, Laura, let me, thank you so much. This is huge breaking news here that this verdict is beginning to come in. And of course, I say beginning because as you've outlined, the major charge 1, you say they are essentially hung. Can you explain a little bit more about, just for those of us who don't do what you do every single day, I'm familiar with a hung jury, but you seem to be saying that the judge has some options here and that this may not be the end of the story. Can you just explain that a little more precisely?
Health for California offers affordable health insurance coverage starting at $0 a month.
Of course, when you have a federal jury or you have a jury, you want to have a unanimous opinion and decision about guilty or not guilty. And we do not yet know what that is. But jurors can sometimes say, we've reached an impasse. We haven't made up our minds. We are essentially stalled on this particular charge. And the judge may say, have you done all that you can to ensure that you have considered all the elements, and you've weighed all of the considerations, that everyone has reached their final conclusion? At that point, what's called an Allen charge, the jury might say, you know what, Your Honor, we haven't actually thought of that. We can give it one more try. Or they might very well say, Your Honor, we're coming to you about the rest of them because this is the one that we are hopelessly deadlocked on. No additional time is necessary or will yield any alternate conclusion of unanimity or a decision. So now the judge has to deal with that. If that's the case, if this jury says that we are officially hung on one charge and we have a verdict on the rest, well, the prosecution, who has the burden of proof and will always have a burden of proof in a trial, as they should, will have a discussion among themselves. Do they insist that they go back again and deliberate, or do they learn the verdict on the rest of the remaining charges? Right now, we do not know, but we're told from Kara Scannell, who has been inside of this courtroom, that the tension is thick, that the lawyers were surrounding Sean Diddy Combs, that he had his hands clasped in his lap. Remember, his family has been here, his mother here today. Just earlier today, Kara even overheard Sean Diddy Combs saying to his mother, just relax, it's gonna be all right. Well, now we're waiting to see what that verdict will be and whether the judge will have the jurors go back and try to deliberate further on that charge. I want to bring in, I see Elizabeth Wagmeister who's here, and we have, of course, been covering this trial, and this is stunning to think that there is now some semblance of a verdict. I was telling Casey, we don't know about count 1. That's the most serious one.
It is the most serious one, and I have an update for you from our colleagues inside the courtroom right now, Laura. So, Casey, I want to update you live right now. Both sides want the judge to push the jury to continue deliberating. Combs' defense attorney, Mark Agnifilo, said that the defense would like the judge to bring out the jury, to instruct them to continue deliberating rather than to send them a note. Both sides agree that they would like this instruction. they want the jury to continue deliberating. So, as Laura said, this is up to the judge's discretion. Does he say continue and reach a verdict on count one, or okay, we can be hung on this, but both sides have the same agreement that they want them to continue?
Yeah, no, really interesting. So, Laura and Elizabeth, please weigh in here as well. But Laura, can you kind of run down, if we have verdicts in the other counts, how do you compare the potential implications of a sentence in those counts compared to count one? Like, how much more serious or significant is count one compared to the other charges?
Great question. Count one is by far the most serious. RICO carries up to life in prison with sometimes mandatory minimums. It's a very serious charge. Now, the verdict form required this jury to find either guilty or not guilty on that high charge. And if they found that, they had to go down the line for so-called predicate crimes. That's a fancy way of saying, well, did the government prove or not prove bribery, kidnapping, arson? The idea of this went down the line of other things, including drug distribution and even prostitution. Then there was a second part that talked about, did you conclude that there was sex trafficking proven with respect to Cassie or Jane? Now, why that's important here is because for each of those different types of crimes, the jury was asked whether the government had proven or not proven their case. Now, you see some overlaps here, right? Because you've got a RICO charge, you've got 2 sex trafficking charges, and 2 prostitution-related charges. And so, if the jury...
Damn, bro. Fucking him over.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Reason why this get hard for Diddy, because he didn't defend himself verbally.
Well, he didn't say nothing.
Well, what I'm saying is he didn't take the stand.
Yeah, he didn't say nothing.
You know, so it's like everybody's word against what evidence, you know, and I mean, they could have threw everything in the kitchen sink at him, you know, but he could have been like, no, and gave his point of view on situations and shit like that. But even that car bombing, if he would have been like, man, that did not happen. There was no shit like that. I didn't have nothing to do with that, man, or anything of that nature right there. You know, that guy has his own drama, yada, 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 you know. But by not saying anything, it's like, well, it's everybody's word and it's somebody lying against him because he didn't come out and hop on that stand. At this point, I would have hopped on the stand. I would have had to defend myself because the truth of the matter is you leaving it up to this jury who don't know your thoughts about this shit.
Right.
You know, they don't know his thoughts. So they know Cassie's thoughts. She was on the stand. They know everybody's thoughts. They don't know this nigga thought. And this nigga's own thoughts could probably sway some motherfucking shit. But, you know.
So Diddy, man, you didn't even defend yourself.
He didn't defend himself. And I just think in this type of situation where you have life on the line, bro, where you about to get life, you know, that's some crazy shit for a judge to be, the lawyers to be like, well, let's see what they give you, and then we'll come back and we'll appeal it. Because that's what they're going to try to do.
Yeah, but that's always open for appeal. He going to be still sitting in that prison. You know what I'm saying? He'll be sitting in that jail, and then they're going to end up shipping him off. So he got to get comfortable. He's going to get comfortable for a minute before, you know, they bring him down for these appeals and shit. So it's like, you're not defending yourself, not like, you know, not saying shit. Nigga waving, smiling at people like, nigga, your life on the line. You sitting here trying to take motherfucking selfies and shit.
I would have probably had to hit the stand, bro. It'd have been like, did you kick Cassie in the head? I swung my foot at her, but I really didn't physically kick her. But I did try to kick her. I mean, you're going to have to say some shit. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't say nothing.
I'm just saying, the video is there. So you're going to have to answer. You're going to have to answer.
Yeah, but you have a chance to say it ain't what you think it is on the video.
I would have said I missed. I tried to kick her, but I missed.
He was running out. Because they said that was her running out of a sex. That was when they was having one of those sexcapades, and she was running out of there, out of the hotel while it was going down. So, he could have came up with something. I don't know, but yeah, man.
I'm just saying that it's just his word. So right now, I don't see nothing going for him. Like, I doubt if you can get a RICO on him, because like I said, I don't see him trying to make money off of this situation. A RICO is like, okay, you trying to get the bag off of that right there. It's usually with money laundering and things of that nature like that. But this nigga, that's why I was telling Quisha earlier. I was like, everybody was like, well, Pdiddy is a pimp. I'm like, he's not a pimp. And let me tell you why he's not a pimp. Let me tell you why he's not a pimp. A pimp don't give the hoes money. A pimp don't give no one money. This nigga was paying for sex workers. A pimp don't pay for sex worker. It gets a worker to do the sex. And you see what I'm saying? He's the opposite of a fucking pimp, bro. He's the opposite.
He's a swinger, bro. He's a swinger.
But in the sex shit way. Yeah. I'm just saying a pimp nigga is gonna bring you a person that you use and that's a pimp. This nigga is purchasing. The pimp don't purchase the female.
Right. That's a fact.
He's purchasing sex. So I'm like, well, he's not no pimp. I don't see the RICO in that right there. If this dude was taking women or taking men and then bringing them to other people and then they were paying Diddy to sleep with them, that is pimping, my nigga. And that is a RICO. That is a RICO. Because you're selling people. For sex. But if you're transferring people from one state to another so you can sleep with them, that's not pimping. That's something else. A swinging, that's a whole bunch of other shit,
I think he was a freak. He's a freak, a swinger. He's into that lifestyle. And the fact that he had all this money. And he used the power to manipulate a lot of people around his space. So yeah, man, the shit he was doing just got out of hand. So they said partial judgment, y'all. So what's that looking like?
You know what I didn't get to, bro? This is the other piece I didn't get. Like, I'm like, they was like, he's transporting people from one state to the other. I'm like, these people, it is their job to be a prostitute. Like, before he sent them any money, they were already doing that in their life, going to places and being an escort or whatever that is right there. It's crazy because it makes it seem like he turned people into an escort. It's like, no, that dude, that was his business already and he hired him. And then this dude came to work and he's getting charged for transferring people from one state to another. But I'm like, this person, that's his business. That's what he do. He sleeps with other people for money.
Right.
Like,
I mean, how
get in trouble
it's
for
sad.
taking the money and doing the travel. I just felt like, it's not an equal kind of punishment thingy. Like, basically, basically Diddy went and bought hookers, bro.
Right, yeah.
And I'm saying those people didn't get in trouble for being hookers.
Yeah, so it's like, but he's a celebrity. How else is he supposed to meet women? Or how he's supposed to meet? How else? But look, how else is he supposed to meet these people? How are you supposed to get him to, to his place? He has to arrange this type of situation. He can't be pulling up to Fig, what I'm saying, on G Street or whatever. He trying to pick up a sex worker. So these type of things, they're brought to him.
I'm just saying that was that person's business. That person would have been selling their body for sex. Even
It's
if
nobody
he did not
else on
get
the
out.
case though. It's nobody else on the case. Nobody else. He had more than just. It was just those people. Then Cassie and the Jane Doe calling up these sex workers. He had other people involved, and they only convicting him, which is crazy.
That's why I was just like, I felt like there was some guilt going around for everybody, and it's like, well, wait a minute, you're a prostitute. Why didn't you get in trouble for taking the money and coming over to another state to do the sex act, just like he got in trouble for paying you to come over to another state to do the sex act? Why aren't you getting in trouble for taking the money and being a prostitute? You see what I'm saying? I'm not trying to take Diddy's side. I'm just saying, like,
no, you being fair down the middle. Down the middle, no capping. Down the middle. If it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander.
I'm just being real, bro. It's even like the drug part, with his drug dealing. I'm like, my nigga, he wasn't selling drugs, he was using drugs.
Right.
Like, for real, they're like, well, Diddy, it was going around and he's getting drugs and he has a person going and getting the drugs for him. That was the smartest thing that you can do, is have someone go and get the shit for you. But at the end of the day, my dude got a drug problem.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's like, that's how I take that. Now, what gets me the hardest that I'm like, no one's really complaining about, if you put horse hormones into the baby oil to where when you rubbed it on people, it made them pass out, you should get life for that. Fuck a racketeering, bro.
Right.
Forget racketeering. You put horse trank and baby oil and then rubbed it on people's bodies and then they passed out and then you raped them. Okay, you should get buried under earth.
Right.
Not racketeering. I'm not hearing. I'm not hearing the juice that needs to be juicy. This is not juicy. That's crazy right there. I'm like,
the sick shit he was doing, bro. To doing that. Come on.
I mean, they did go in on it, but they're like more focused on Cassie. I'm like, yeah, Cassie. But I'm like, but he used horse trank on people.
Right.
That's supposed to surpass the whole case.
Because we got a big drug problem, and that's one of the drugs that they pumping out there. That horse tranquilizer.
Well, I'm still saying, when you trick people into rubbing baby oil on you, where you only need a drop and they pass out, and then they wake back up and they backside hurting and shit, and you got some threat crap on them about that right there, bro. That right there. You supposed to get life.
Blackmailing, he videotaping the shit.
That right there is what I was hoping he would have got life over. Not just transporting of people. I'm like, well, that person was a damn hooker. They was going to hook any damn way. So they didn't get in trouble for taking the money. He got in trouble for fucking purchasing them. It's some goofy ass shit. No, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me.
We'll see, man. They still deliberating. It's gonna be done before the 4th of July. That's crazy.
To go back again and try to continue to deliberate. But we know from this note that there is more than one juror who is, as of right now, unwilling to change their position. Now, something that's really interesting here is that I was in that courtroom almost every single day, and I had my eyes on those jurors. And I have said all along that I did not think that they would reach a unanimous verdict on RICO. That is because during some of the testimony from the prosecutor's witnesses, remember they called 34, several of them appeared to look not in agreement with the prosecution, some smirking, some appearing to roll their eyes during different testimony. So we knew that this was always going to be difficult for them to reach a unanimous verdict. Now, when I was in there for closing arguments, Mark Agnifilo, one of Combs's defense attorneys, his lead defense attorney, delivering closings on Friday, and at one point eliciting laughter from the jurors and the courtroom. He said that Cassie is actually the winner here, that she was the one that walked away with a $20 million settlement. Remember, this all started when Cassie Ventura filed that explosive civil suit against Combs in November 2023. That was the first time that anyone had heard that she had been in a violent relationship with Combs. And during her testimony, 4 days on the stand, heavily pregnant with her third child, she testified about years of physical and emotional abuse. We saw photographs of her badly beaten over the course of her relationship. But really what this comes down to is consent. Do these 12 jurors believe beyond a reasonable doubt that Cassie and Jane were forced to participate in these freak-offs? There were damning text messages from both Cassie and Jane saying that they wanted to participate in these freak-offs. We even heard in closings from Mark Agnifilo called Cassie and Combs' relationship a great modern...
Right. Nobody tried to run away. The one thing that I kept hearing in this damn shit, it's like, you were there for a record contract. Everybody's there because they're trying to get something. If you would have just said, you know what, I can't win at this music shit. I'm going to be a third grade teacher. You know what I'm saying? You would have never experienced that shit. No, you want to keep pursuing to be a damn musician, so you're willing to go through anything. You're willing to go through anything. So you put yourself in that shit. And then they be like, well, Diddy influenced it. It's like, well, no. They want to be there. They're willing to go through that damn shit. And he a monster to take advantage of it, you know? But I don't feel sorry for anybody because I don't see nobody running away. You know what I'm saying? Like even if Cassie got roundhoused in the head, nigga, that week she back. This nigga leave, go on a damn meeting. She's at home by her damn self. You mean to tell me you ain't hop in one of the cars and just smash the fuck out, my nigga? Lay low in Alaska some damn where and you know what I'm saying? And nobody see you. You mean to tell me you can't get it back? Come on, bro. I ain't feeling that.
They said after that
nobody tried to get away. That's the only problem.
After that beating, she went with him to some type of event. So she got all powdered up and makeuped up and went to the event like nothing happened. So yeah. But she got the bag out the deal and looking like
nigga, she got the bag and she got the tail. Yeah. He should have just held out. He lost 50 million. I told him should have put 200 million on the case, nigga.
She was gonna put the book. Look, she was gonna look. She was gonna put the book out, and she showed him about the book.
For life.
He was like, hell nah. He's like, fuck this book. She's like, all right, cool.
I'm gonna let her put the book out, nigga.
Right.
Put the book out, nigga.
He
I
could have
wouldn't
put
have
the
gave her
book.
fucking 50 million, nigga, and turn around. You still told on me.
Right.
That's why she won.
Right. Damn, Diddy. Maybe all the rooster, the chickens coming home to roost on all the shit that you.
Coming home to roost.
Because I mean, a lot of people that dealt with Diddy. You know, I want to say this before we get to the next, but they got some choice words, you know, choice feelings about how he treated them in the industry. So, you know, I don't know. With the Tupac fans, maybe they looking at this as some redemption, revenge or whatever. You know, you got a few other people that did business with him. And the people that he manipulated and made to be sex slaves or whatever, or compromised their integrity, they probably looking at this as revenge is sweet, man. But hey, we got Swifty Blue, man, paper worked up. Let's get to this, man. They try to move on Swifty Blue. Two gangsters for YouTube. A dude named Snuffy responds to Swifty. The Mexican Mafia try to put a hit out on your boy Swifty Blue. Hit him in his cell. They was trying to take him out.
And Snuffy actually attended Cerritos College. What it do, YouTube? What it do? So the LA Times gave us more information about Snuffy. Snuffy is the guy responsible for putting a hit on Swifty Blue. I was shocked to learn about his background. His parents had a good job, and Snuffy actually attended Cerritos College. According to the LA Times, Snuffy got put on his game behind bars, but before that he was just a tagger. It's an interesting story. I'm gonna let my lovely assistant read it for you guys.
Manuel, who also goes by the name Snuffy, got arrested on June 18th for sanctioning a hit on rapper Swifty Blue. He pleaded not guilty. Throughout his teenage years he was a tagger. He joined a tagging crew, and later on in his life he was promoted to an actual gang. He joined Paramount Barrio Gang. Snuffy grew up in Paramount just like Swifty Blue. His parents were hard-working people. His dad worked at St. Francis Medical Center in Linwood. His mother sold jewelry. Fluffy was not born struggling, he had a good life. Fluffy himself had a job at age 11. He was working for Long Beach Press Telegram. Later on he started building amplifiers for electronic companies. It wasn't until high school where he started getting into trouble. He went to Paramount High School. That's where he started getting into trouble for fighting, because during this time he had already joined a tagging crew. In 1992 Snuffy was driving down Rosecrans looking for some action. At this time Snuffy is from a tagging crew called Mexicans Taking Control. While driving down Rosecrans, he noticed a guy who was a rival enemies of his. This guy is from a rival tagging crew called Kids Committing Crimes. This guy went by the name Crack. Snuffy immediately jumped out his car. He then started chasing Crack all around the streets. Snuffy, age 16, pulled out a gun and shot Crack in his legs. Police arrested him and he was sent to Youth Authority. Snuffy got put on a gang behind bars. Youth Authority is where he joined Paramount Barrio Gang. Behind bars is where he earned his new name. This is where he became known as Snuffy. After serving 3 years in Youth Authority, Snuffy was granted parole. His dad immediately got him a job at St. Francis Medical Center. Snuffy also attended school at Cerritos College studying computers. But none of that stuff lasted long, because Snuffy will soon become a career criminal. By now he knew exactly who he was. In the year 2001, police raided Snuffy's house. They discovered that Snuffy had set up a meth lab at his house. Snuffy was sentenced to 10 years in prison. After getting released, he quickly gets arrested again for drug offenses. He posted a $200,000 bond and was released from jail. A woman came forward and told police that she was disciplined by the Mexican Mafia. Snuffy ordered her to do something for him. She did not follow his instructions. So Snuffy sent his soldier out to go and find her. When his soldier found her, they beat her real bad. Then they demanded for her to choose, your finger or your ear. Then he pulled out a pair of scissors out. The soldier told her that Snuffy demands a payment from her, which is an ear or finger. The woman decided to go with the ear. The soldier took her ear and the woman was no longer deemed no good. She was on good standings again. Michael, a well-respected member of the Mexican Mafia. It was said that he was the one who brought Snuffy into the organization. He was the one who voted for Snuffy to become a part of the Mexican Mafia. In 2017, agents intercepted a conference call that Michael arranged with Snuffy and the leaders of Paramount's gangs. Snuffy's still in charge of collecting the money, Michael said. He's putting it away like I asked him to. It's not being touched. Michael was letting all the gangs in Paramount know that Snuffy was the new tax collector in that area. Everything goes through him. Michael was soon stabbed to death on July 6, 2023 in California State Prison. 8 days later his wife also got bodied. There wasn't much news from Snuffy anymore. He was free and laying low. But now he's back on the headline news for sanctioning a hit on rapper Swifty Blue. This hit would also get 19 people arrested and charged for conspiracy to murder Swifty Blue.
Well, they didn't get charged, and everything is allegedly. But you guys let me know what you think about this whole thing.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Much love. You know, I could have got down on this, but everybody just wants to read the paperwork, so I'm just gonna make it.
Hey, yeah. Make sure y'all go check out Renegade Media, man. He be dropping a lot of content, a lot of good content. He breaks down this Swifty Blue paperwork, how 19 Serranos incriminated themselves, all sanctioned to Greenlight, a sell hit on Swifty Blue. They say Swifty Blue, from what, you know, some of my Serrano partners be telling me, Swifty Blue was getting out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? He was doing too much in these streets instead of focusing on the music. But at the same time, you know how the higher ups, they be trying to extort these rappers. Money. What is it? Moneybag Sway was one of those rappers that got extorted. They was trying to extort. And he didn't comply, and y'all know what happened. They unalived him, and so they're saying that the same group of people sent the green light to Swifty Blue. They torched the restaurant that Swifty Blue claimed that was his, or he was, you know, part owner. Turned out not to be, but they torched that bitch. and they graffitied the front of his mom's crib. So, you know, I don't know, man. Swifty Blue, keep your head up. I don't see no bad paperwork. It's just I see a bunch of niggas that just hating on the nigga. Is what it seems at the end of the day. But let's get to this content.
It's simple. I'm going to read it for you. I'm going to put it across the screen to show you that I have the paperwork. So sorry if it's a little boring, but I'm just going to read it to you guys to show you guys how these guys incriminated themselves. Swifty Blue didn't incriminate nobody, but yet the narrative and everybody's, you know, first thought process is, hey, just because these dudes got indicted, Swifty Blue's a rat. And I don't even know Swifty Blue at all whatsoever. I'm all about, you know, proving the point, how these gang members really operate and how it really works from within, and how when they hate on you, they go to the fullest extent to hate on you. Let's get right into the video. Now, what I'm about to show you across the screen is going to be a couple of snapshots, specifically all the 19 individuals' names, their nicknames, what they go by, that are on this 19 count indictment. There's 19 individuals sharing information, calling one another on contraband phones and talking over Los Angeles County Jail's recorded phone lines, asking about.
Hello, my name is Adam Ferrari, the Chief Executive Officer of Phoenix Energy. I look forward to you joining
the rapper from Paramount, the Double S rapper. Trust me when I tell you, once you see what I'm reading, you guys are going to just laugh. Total embarrassment. But there's an aspect I want to point out. You know, they only say by word of mouth from confidential informants that the Mexican Mafia, this guy right here, he's all the way to your guys' right. Snuffy gave the green light, but they don't have any recorded conversations from Snuffy himself. It's only from a confidential informant informing gang leaders that are in Los Angeles County Jail that are pretty much asking how Snuffy feels about it. Like I said, I did other videos and updated information about a lot more people that are involved. You got multiple people in the prison system involved in wanting to get Swifty got, wanting to get him knocked down and murdered. It's crazy, right? So let me read you this right here. It says, on December 31st, 2022, Mexican Mafia member Manuel Snuffy Quintero approved a green light kill order on Eastside Paramount gang member and rapper Nelson Swifty Blue, and a gang member by the name of Clever informed a confidential informant that the green light had been placed on Swifty Blue, explaining that if a gang member in the city of Paramount and the Double S see Swifty Blue, it's on sight. When it was asked by the confidential informant if Snuff mad at him, they just said, F, oh boy. Then he started explaining that Compton gang members told him that if Swifty Blue was seen in Compton, they would get his you know what. He also explained that they were notifying Cuatro Flats gangs and other gangs in downtown Los Angeles area about the green light order on Swifty Blue. So if you could.
The sick part of this push is they got the control on all the Sereno gangs all around LA. So like from Compton, like I said, from Compton, LA to even East LA. So if he happened to be in Compton, the Sereno gangs, Double S gangs is green light to get at him. That nigga's somewhere in LA, and the gang, he may be around an area where his gang don't got no
What
beef.
did they want him again for?
They wanted some dude named Snuffy is mad at him. Allegedly, I guess they saying that he was doing too much. He doing too much. It seems like they hating on him. No real.
That's because I was really kind of lost right there. Like, he didn't like lose some money or nothing.
Man, now it's a one part. I don't know if he's gonna mention it that he was supposed to run a dispensary and run some other business, but he said Swifty said he couldn't run it. He wanted to focus on his music. And I think the fact, like from what some of the homies that I talked to, they saying that Swifty on the streets is he doing too much. He acting like he the big boss man. Like he did a video with G-Face, who's a well-known rat, talking about you gotta check in and all that. And I guess it sounded like hate at the end of the day, but it sounded like some of the other members they not too fond of that. They're not too fond of what he's doing, his activities or whatever.
So again, a green light to kill him?
Man, I'm telling you, it sound like hate, man. Straight powder on hate.
Wait a minute, there ain't no like DP. We skipped
No
that?
no man. That's black politics, bro. That's gay. That's what you talking about, bro? This is the Amigos, bro. This is
Oh
green
my
light, man. They ain't gonna DP your ass.
Nigga skip DP. It went straight to
It's green
death.
light, nigga. You dead, nigga. You dead.
Damn.
He's like, nigga. I think it's over a girl too, man. It could be over some bras. You never know, man. You see it right here. Snuff is somebody asked the CI, which is the confidential informant. Yo, I was thinking about this shit today. I don't give a fuck what gang you niggas is from out there. You got rats and snitches in your gang. They could be the niggas sitting right next to you smoking a blunt right now. He's a rat. This says, when asked by the CI, confidential informant, Snuff's mad at him? Huh? Leve, I think it say Levi explained that Corriento, I don't know how to pronounce that, has said, fuck him. Well, they just mad. They said the Compton gang member said, look, if he in Compton, we on his ass. If he downtown LA, which is East LA, we on his ass. What the fuck you do? And he look, Push, he ain't got no schmut on his name. This is hater shit. And you niggas signing up. My amigos out there, my essays, y'all signing up to crash out for a nigga that ain't even from your set. You don't know none of your homies or nothing, but y'all niggas is trained to go kill other homies. And in some cases, niggas are green light to kill a nigga that ain't even from his hood. You just part of the whole clique. So you gotta go do what you gotta do, or they gonna do you. Fuck out it.
Continue reading. You know, they're talking about Clever, his gang monitor, Pops referring to Mexican Mafia member Emmanuel Quintero, that they want Swifty Blue knocked down. Plain and simple, it's right there in black and white. And then Clever goes to TikTok and sends a message to an unidentified co-conspirator. Let me give you the little 411 so you don't get misguided with the internet. Swifty's career is done. To the facts, he disrespected the senor's name and thought he was bigger than the program. I talked to him, he tried to guide him. What he didn't listen, his mentality is wrong. As for Chito, he has been let it be known not to F with old boy, and provided now he's giving the blues in county, because I work for the old man. Then you got gang members like Hoodlum, gang member by the name of City, and another individual that's incarcerated in the prison system, all collecting extortion proceeds from inmates in Los Angeles County Jail on behalf of the Mexican Mafia.
There's a blue ocean in wholesaling and flipping that remains virtually untouched. And it's not some new marketing tactic like...
Wind up making phone calls from Los Angeles County Jail when Swifty Blue got busted, identifying him that he was 2 cells down the way, and they contacted the mom, Domingo Gonzalez, to verify if Swifty Blue was in good standings with the Mexican Mafia. And that's what they do. They retrieved a number by the individual named Clever, got at Clever from Puente, and he's the one that spoke to the elegant one, Quintero, Snuffy. But you notice there's no recorded calls from Snuffy saying that he was the one that sanctioned the green light. You see verifications right here. If it's the one that sings the cheese one, derogatory term to describe Swifty Blue's Eastside Paramount gang, that's crazy, right? These fools are pushing hella prison politics, but yet body set tripping when they describe one another. That cheese.
Yo, I asked the homie today. I was like, damn, what the fuck? Oh, so they dissed his set, but they telling his set that, yo, y'all see him, y'all gotta green light him. See how these niggas are crash out for a motherfucker that they don't even know, and they gotta kick up dough up to the nigga. That nigga sending his kids to college and shit. Shit, blacks ain't going for that type of politics.
He's gang member from Paramount, right? That's crazy. So eventually they get the news that he's no good, worthless, the green light, and that the Mexican Mafia want him. So they get at an individual that's in Kern Valley State Prison, Jacob Eagle David, on a contraband cell phone that was housed in Kern Valley State Prison. And they got all the news. That guy, Swifty Blue, rap gang's name, explained that there were some issues about Swifty Blue. Even though he claimed the issues were resolved, but he eventually reached out to the individuals out of custody who said, childish, bro, that Swifty Blue's name was not cleared up, that he wasn't able to clean it up. So they said they were going to see what's up and see if it's a go. And eventually they got word back around. You remember that Raza rapper? And they're talking about, obviously, Money Sign Suede. The one that was in the shower, the one that this fool Swifty used to kick it with, talking about Money Sign Suede. He said, yeah, that one, the end result should be the same, and murk that. And he says the N-word ASAP. They're going to get onto it. And that's what they do. And it shows, this is a crazy comment right here. It says that they contacted that dude from Kern Valley State Prison and he was asking about the studio gangster and that they were hoping to see him on TMZ. They wanted that boy on TMZ. On TMZ, bro. That's how bad they wanted. Another Tory Lanez situation, another Money Sign Sway situation. That's how bad these dudes want notoriety for.
That's why you know that money, that Tory Lanez shit was a hit. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to see that nigga on TMZ. They want to put Swifty Blue on TMZ, give him all the motherfucking promo that he need. It's fucked up because I fuck with Swifty Blue.
So what that mean? Swifty got to leave LA?
Shit, probably so, but the way they reach is, where is he gonna go? He said hanging with G-Face is a violation in itself. That's what I was saying earlier. I was talking to the homie, and they was like, yeah, because he made a video with the dude G-Face, who is the La already target for a hit. They already tried to blast him in there. So he's an informant straight up. But they made a video talking about you come to California, you need to check in with them two niggas. So I mean, that's just not looking good. That ain't looking good for the, I guess it ain't looking good according to the Mexican mafia's eyes. They not feeling that shit. And then I guess other shit that he was doing. He said, that's why I smoke by myself. Ain't no rats puffing on nothing over here. That's right. That is so right, man. We don't smoke rats, homie. They're gonna give you a ratitis or some shit. You're gonna get that rativity or some shit. I don't know. Fuck that.
For getting Swifty Blue. Let's continue with the paperwork. Obviously, it says, yeah, we're putting our minds together. They had a meeting in the day room. And basically, they said, telling the attackers to handle that shit with prejudice. You know how it's like the court term? Well, with prejudice. And that's what they did. They tried to confirm that it was already in motion and that a Mexican mafia approved it. Then it's going to give you a list of names of the individuals that ran inside Swifty Blue's cell for showers. As they entered the cell, Weasel, a bunch of other gang members that are all part of this indictment, blocked the camera from looking at, obviously Swifty Blue's cell, and then they started blasting them. But the job wasn't done, and they sent a message down all the way back to Kern Valley State Prison saying, oh boy got his rap session, but he didn't get a really good show. Expect him to be performing on the 4,000th floor here soon. And they continue to engage in contact. As I'm showing you right now, all the individuals' names. That were orchestrating and trying to conduct a hit on Swifty Blue. They really wanted this dude gone. Too much time on their hands. A bunch of Los Angeles County jail inmates trying to make a name for themselves. Got in touch with a Mexican mafia member and felt like they were working for the elegant one. It's time to put in work and make a name for ourselves as well by knocking down a rapper because supposedly he disrespected a señor's name and thought he was bigger than the program. I wonder why, because he refused to pay taxes as a rapper? I'm pretty sure that has a lot to do with it. So I'm going to end the video right here. That same individual, Clever, sent a message to Joshua, Demon Primo, Iwan, saying Swifty's at his mom's house and doing TikTok lives as we speak. So obviously that dude Demon made his way to the city of Paramount where the parents reside. Said he wasn't there and sent a photograph of a firearm and a cup holder of a vehicle. There's a general conversation of them disrespecting Swifty Blue's neighborhood, and they said get on Swifty's live and send a TikTok link to Swifty's live and instructed old boy Demon to follow him on social media. Then they gave Demon the name, the city of Montebello, and a screenshot and voice notes from Swifty Blue himself. So they already had engaging contact with one another. They were talking smack about one another. And like I said, Demon did see Swifty Blue. The way Demon said he pulled up and nobody was there, truth of the matter is, Swifty was there. He was doing lives. He was on TikTok. He was, I guess you could say, just out there with his homies performing when Demon really pulled up. He asked a bunch of Paramount gang members, like, hey man, do y'all F with Swifty? And they all pointed to Swifty like, yeah, he's right there, fool. Demon seen him, got back in the vehicle, left, but started telling everybody in this indictment that he didn't catch him out there. He had a pistol right there. He didn't knock him down. That's the word on the streets. The crazy part about all the information that I'm showing you, right, is they're talking so much stuff about Swifty Blue, calling this indictment to one another over these phones. But it also shows that they have a photograph from Demon saying F, ESP 187 and Swifty Blue 187. And pretty much that he's lucky that he didn't get beat him up his parents. And pretty much started saying that Swifty Blue was lucky that Demon did not beat up his parents. Then he said he should have shot him in front of Boo Boo's kids. That's how they're talking on this indictment. Again.
Hey, what's up with y'all niggas just running y'all dick suckers on a fucking phone with all this criminal activity and shit? You hear this shit push, man? These niggas talking about what they gonna do, how they gonna do it, when we gonna see him, we gonna do this, and he gotta go all on the damn phone. Yo, the game is over. You niggas snitch on your damn self. These niggas tell on they damn self. Crash dummies. Hey, but Swifty Blue still around, bro. He survived that attempt assassination on him. They did run up in his cell. He was in the county. He out now. They try to blast this man.
I should have smoked old boy in front of somebody else's kids. Matter of fact, I didn't catch Swifty Blue slipping. I should have beat up his mom. That's what these gang members in this 19-count indictment, that's how they're thinking. That's how they're conducting themselves. That's how bad they want Swifty Blue, that bad that they're willing to target an innocent mother, his mom, and blast them in front of somebody's kids and leave somebody's kids traumatized because they got orders to carry out a green light. A green light that they're not even familiar with. I guarantee you if this green light never came from a man up above, a Mexican mafia member, none of these dudes would have a problem with it. But for the simple fact that a green light was sanctioned and barrios were notified, all of a sudden, Swifty Blue becomes the primary target. Nobody cares to question why. Everybody just starts communicating like, let's figure out a way to gun this fool down and catch this fool slipping so he could be on TMZ, right? Then they start talking about how Swifty Blue did a music video with a bunch of other gang members, especially from Eastside Paramount, and they can't seem to understand if everybody was notified that Swifty Blue was green-lighted, why is everybody still kicking it with them? That's something ain't adding up. Somebody must have cleared his name. So the point I'm making with this video, I'm sorry that I had to read it, and I paraphrased a lot what I could, but I showed all the paperwork across the screen as much as possible for you guys to understand. All these gang members are doing, most of them have no idea why they're going after Swifty. They're just all relaying messages from Kern Valley State Prison up into Los Angeles County Jail, what this dude heard, did this dude say, yeah. But nobody talked to the Mexican mafia member who supposedly got the green light. Nobody talked to him verbally, verbatim, except obviously an individual from Puente, but they only heard it from an individual from Puente. They didn't hear it from the horse's mouth. So they're basically throwing Snuffy's name all up in the picture and got him snatched up off the streets. And all these guys, as you can see, they don't even know if Swifty Blue's no good. They're just getting word of mouth and palabra from people that they respect, that they trust, that they, hold in high regard and that they can be loyal to. But nobody has a solid truth, solid evidence as to why Swifty Blue is green lighted or why everybody's still kicking it with Swifty Blue and showing Swifty Blue love. That's how confusing this 19-count document is. And as you can see, they have enough evidence to charge all these individuals with 19 indictments. And the rest of the paperwork is each individual's name, what they're getting charged with, conspiracy to commit murder and all that, because they described the whole scenario in the shower. The mom even getting busted for it. Everybody got busted because they were just talking on the phone trying to get somebody killed, and none of them even had the answers. They all had to keep chasing and playing the telephone gang. And what did you hear? What did you hear?
The real estate market is rapidly shifting. So if you're thinking about selling a house anywhere within about an hour of Palm Springs,
trying to put the pieces together, but all they can come up with, hey, one of the senores greenlighted them, bro. So that must be true, bro. That must be true. So let's just try to kill him.
Hey, that's fucked up, bro. Hey, man, I appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. We went a little bit over, a couple minutes over, a few minutes over. But, hey, that's crazy, man. Swifty Blue, I don't know what you did, but it looked like you ain't got no bad paperwork. But the Mexican Mafia trying to extort your ass. They want you to pay up, my nigga.
You gotta pay, nigga, a snitch.
Yep. Well, if you snitch, you may get hit.
You already gonna die, nigga. There's already talking about killing you.
You all right?
You ain't really got much to lose. You might as well snitch.
Man, go join WACC crew of snitches. Hey, man. Hey, y'all go check out Active Chuck's Diamond Keyway Conversations. They live right now. Shout out to Dude Sims. We gonna get up out of here.
Bitches, you know what I'm saying? So we get out there.
Priest.
Guys, he come back with two big thick ass bitches. One got some big ass titties.
So we about to get up out of here. 600 Penny speaking on Big U, and he's speaking on his so-called boxing.
My boy Woody, my boy be tricky.
He's so-called speaking on his how he got his boxing repped up, and how Freeway Ricky Ross invested in his fake boxing, because that's what it was. You know, he was paying for some of his fights. And Rick said 600 pennies still owe him some money. Why are you ducking this man? You know, Freeway Rick need his money, bro. But yeah, man. Oh, just in case y'all forgot.
These ninjas got immunity. Y'all don't wanna listen, but them ninjas got immunity. WACC 600 and Reggie got immunity. Known for telling on the net, they got immunity. Heard they all WACC favors, man. Them ninjas got immunity. Tryna warn y'all for years, y'all ain't hearing me. They got immunity.
Yo, that's a real badge right there, bro. We gonna stick to that. Hey, we out this bitch, man. Appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. WACC 100, you out here doing the most. It is out there. It is true. I don't know what he gonna say. Of course, he gonna come up with a goddamn story. But that nigga is a cop. WACC 100 is the police. We out.
Yeah.
I just stay on and stay out the way. I just got some pounds and I got some yay. Real niggas around, you look out of place. Quarter brick right now and that just on the face. Sell it all right now, it all be gone today. Good customer service, we don't make them wait. We constantly serving big and him play. We constantly serving big and him play. Hey, but I just stay down and stay out the way. I just got some pounds and I got some yay. Real niggas around, you look out of place. Get a quarter bit right now, and that just on the face. Sell it all right now, it all be gone today. Good customer service, we don't make them wait. We constantly serving big and hammer play. We constantly serving big and hammer play. I come from the bottom, I say with a tray. Got a switch up like a Carter, he just wanna bang. I just want the paper, I don't wanna hang. That boy that met the world, now he's up in pain. I just met your girl, she left with a stranger. Soon we shot it up, she knew I was gangster. I don't take no threats or no ultimatums. If you talking shop, you talking my language. Cop sip, hit half liter of the raw. Big earn, but I used to be an underdog. Don't keep 100, that's why I don't fuck with y'all. You can come, try to strike, you gon' get a gutter ball. Losing all my fucking life, I can't take another loss. Grinding all winter, and I don't take the summer off. Putting us to make a half brick, do a somersault. He's special, he just fuck around and run 100 up, add it up. I'm a real nigga, just to sum it up. You can't be with me, little homie, you ain't done enough. Hey, Joey, can you throw me something? No, not at all. But if you cop folks, I might take 100 off. So this ass head back and get some silent off.
The big nutter, man.
And I ain't out of ball. Put the bands around my neck to make me freeze up. If my grandma was here to see me, she say Jesus. She was busy see me with that money and she freed up. Miss me with that double Larry shit, I ain't no fee. Damn, it took him an eon for a bonus price. I need something we can agree on. Put a brick in the crypto cross face. Fuck it up, trying to cook it, nigga. That's the old base. You push it always, hitting plays always. Giving out quarters like a motherfucking arcade. Listen to your pockets, nigga. Fuck what your heart says. Yeah, I keep that fire on my fucking dark days. Me and my pistol will never part ways. Me and my pistol will never part ways. I just stay down and stay out the way. I just got some pounds and I got some yay. Real niggas around, you look out of place. Quarter brick right now and that's just on the face. Sell it all right now and all we gonna today. Good customer service, we don't make them wait. We constantly